Kit Kats can read.
Hello people and welcome to another video on my channel, and today I am bringing you my wrap up for the month of September. I can't believe that it's October already. It means I need to really start actually purchasing my Christmas presents ready before all the manic rushes all happen, and especially when I don't know what to get people, so I really need to start planning that. So it's just absolutely crazy that another year's nearly gone by and before we know it, it's gonna be 2016. So without further ado, these are the books that I managed to read in the month of September. I didn't get to read a lot. I was really busy, especially with work, because it's now getting towards the Christmas period, so it's pretty busy. A lot of people are taking the holidays as well, because we're not allowed to have holidays after November, so everyone's having their holidays, so we're like one person short each day, and it really doesn't help us, but we try and do what we can do. So I'm doing full-on days. I end up being shattered, and I'm trying to like balance my life around that. So I don't get a lot of reading time, because most of the time I am pretty damn tired, or just because I'm so tired I'm just not in the mood to read. But yeah, so let's get started with my September wrap up. The first book that I managed to complete was an audiobook, and it is the Amber Spyglass, which is the third and final book that is in His Dark Materials trilogy by Philip Pullman, and I really enjoyed this book actually. I gave it 4.5 stars, and I thought it wrapped up really nicely, a really good storyline to the book, and I really enjoyed it. If I had to pick a favourite book out of the three, I probably would say the first book, but I just do still like the last book just as much. But it was wrapped up really well, and I really enjoyed it. I do recommend the trilogy. It's quite a really fun childhood sort of trilogy, something that you would read like middle grade going on towards school. It's really awesome, and you know, even now in my 20s I still really enjoy it, because I remember reading it when I was younger, but I kind of didn't remember quite a lot of it, so it was nice to sort of listen to it on audiobook, and the BBC production of it is really good, you know, with all the voices, and Philip Pullman himself narrates it, so I definitely recommend that. That's all on Audible if you would like to know where to get that from. But yeah, I really enjoyed it, and it was a great first book to finish in the month of September. The next book that I completed in the month of September is Branded by Abby Kettner, Missy Kalasicki, and this is a book that has been going around Instagram quite a lot. The two lovely authors are really lovely women, and I have been meaning to pick it up, and it was one of my 5-to-1 books, so I picked it and I started reading it, and there are times when it was a little bit predictable in the storyline, when you knew what was going to happen, and the love is a little bit insta-lovey and kind of cheesy at times, but I still liked the concept of the story. It was a really interesting plot about brands and how this girl is branded and she shouldn't really be branded, and I don't know, it was really cool, and I did enjoy it. I gave it 4 stars, and I probably would read the second book just to see what is going to happen next, but I do recommend it. It was really good and enjoyable. The next book that I completed in the month of September was Belzar by Meg Wolitzer, and this was my TBR Jar Challenge pick. It was to read a book that was under 300 pages, and as you can see, it's fairly short. Now this book, it was kind of weird at times, really crazy, quick plot, but still really enjoyable at the same time. I sort of found myself glued to it, and it didn't take me long to finish it, and it was quite an enjoyable read. I really did like it, and I gave this 4 stars. And this is about a girl who has lost this guy called Reeve, and she's been sent to this boarding school, and basically she's just got to deal with the loss of that, and there's other people that have got to deal with the loss of other things there, and there is a twist in this story, and I really did not predict that twist, so yeah, it was a really good plot twist, and I did really enjoy it, so I gave it 4 stars. The next book that I completed, I am so glad that I completed. I fell in love with this book. I'm glad that I'm one of the people that do love this book, and I cannot wait for the next book. And this is A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sergio Mas. This is my proof copy, and I adored it. I was holding off from reading this book because of the hype. I don't tend to like reading books that are really hyped up around the time that they're really hyped up, because I don't end up enjoying it as much as I should do. So I always like to wait for the hype to just die down a bit, and then I can begin reading it, and I found that really helped with this book. I just loved it. It's a Beauty and the Beast retelling, and it's about Feyre, and she has killed this beast animal, and because of that she has to be sent to live in the world with all these fairies and creatures, and she has to live in this sort of castle, along with Tamlin, who is like the big guy who is in charge and all that, and yeah, she's just got to deal with the consequences there. And yeah, it's really, really cool. I really, really liked it. I just adored it, just everything about it. And the last quarter of this book, probably like this much of the book, there was just a lot of like action, and it was really, really intense, and that's what I really, really liked about it. And yeah, I adored this book. I loved it. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I could not wait for the next book just to see what's going to happen next. But thank you very much to Bloomsbury for sending this to me. I do honestly appreciate it. I am planning on doing a non-spoiler slash book talk on this book, so if you'd be interested in that, do let me know, because I did receive it for review, so I need to do a review on this. But yeah, stay tuned for that review. I will have that up hopefully soon. And yeah, I adored it, 5 stars, worth it. The final book that I managed to complete in September was another really, really awesome and good read, and that is White Hot Kiss by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This is on one of my top 15 books that I need to read in 2015. Glad to get it out of the way, freaking enjoyed it. It's by Jennifer L. Armentrout, so of course I'm going to get 5 out of 5 stars. Just her ideas and her plot lines, just they're all really, really interesting. She knows how to do paranormal, she knows how to do contemporary romance and new adult. She really, really knows how to get you, and she is obviously very, very famous for those reasons, and she is one of my favourite authors. She is an auto-buy author for me, and I do want to read all of her books. I'm slowly working my way through them, and I cannot wait to read this next book. So yes, of course this was 5 out of 5 stars. This is about a girl, she is half gargoyle, half demon, and she basically helps the gargoyles. So she lives with the gargoyles, and she has to help get rid of the demons and send them back to where they came from. And then she discovers that there is this demon, and they eventually team up together and work together, and maybe develop some feelings, just saying. But yeah, it's really, really good. I really, really recommend it, and it's so, so good. So there you have it, guys. These were the books that I managed to complete, as well as the audiobook in the month of September. I'm still really proud, because all in all it was a total of 5, which is my main target for each month, and when I reach my target I'm pretty proud. Obviously if I go above it I'll be even more happy about it, but you know what, considering everything, I'm proud to read 5 books. So that is all for this wrap up. Let me know if you've read any of these books down in the comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts on them, and I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day wherever you are. Let me know how you did in the month of September with your reading, and let me know what you're reading in the month of October. My October TBR is going to be up shortly after this, so stay tuned for that. Keep smiling, keep reading, and be happy. My name is Katie. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see all of you wonderful people in my next video.